Today's video is all about comfortable moisturizing lipsticks, so let's get started. So I'm starting with this one from K-Beauty. This is one of my most used lip colors, especially for the colder months. This is something that I'm using a lot. It is by K-Beauty. It is a HYDRA cream lipstick in the shade Savvy. This is a very beautiful, like a warm brick rose sort of shade. It has got warm brown undertone. Looks really good on Indian skin tone, especially if you belong to dusky skin tone category. It can be your everyday MLBB shade. Now this formula is so creamy. It applies like a balm on the lips and it gives me this beautiful glossy shiny finish, which is so hydrating, nourishing, very comfortable, non-drying bullet lipstick that you can try out. It's going to feel really good. It's not transfer proof but very comfortable to wear. Coming to the next one is by Swiss Beauty. It is from a select range high on shine lipstick in the shade Ultra Nude. Now I don't like the packaging. I don't like the slimmest bullet it comes in, but the formula of this particular lip color is really good. It's very hydrating on the lips, guys. You need to reapply it multiple times to get the opaque color payoff, but it was really nourishing and hydrating on the lips. Love the smooth, creamy, balmy texture. It is quite long wearing when you reapply the product, but at the same time feels really good. It's completely non-drying, not transfer proof. This kind of comfortable, hydrating, moisturizing lipsticks are not transfer proof on the lips because of its creamy finish. Coming to the next one is by MAC. It's our amplified cream lipstick in the shade Just Curious. You guys know this is something that I use a lot. I love how comfortable the formula is. This is a beautiful, like a coralish pink shade. It has got warm undertone. It actually brightens up my face really well. Something that will be definitely working on all skin tones out there, until and unless you're belonging to very rich chocolate brown skin tone category. You can pair it with a brown lip liner, but this formula is so good. It is having that very pigmented balmy texture. It feels so nourishing, so comfortable on the lips. It doesn't dry out my lips, especially for the colder months, for this colder weather. This is something that you can try out. Coming to the next one is actually a creamy matte lipstick, but it is very nourishing, hydrating, at the same time is ultra pigmented. This one is by Color Chemistry. It is a creamy matte lipstick in the shade Peony, and you guys know this is one of my favorite deep berry shades. I absolutely love this color. You can see how gorgeous this berry lipstick is. It's a highly pigmented, like you need to apply one single layer and you're just good to go. It is so creamy, so rich on the lips. At the same time, it gives me this beautiful creamy matte finish, which feels good, which feels nourishing, at the same time very hydrating on the lips. It's not transfer proof, but it's quite long wearing because once you remove it from your lips, you're going to see that even if it fade off over a period of time, it's going to leave a strong stain behind. So that's why it's quite long wearing, and I love the really good clean ingredients that this particular product has. So you can definitely check this one out. Coming to the next one is something which is available in every West Side store. At the same time, you can get it from her website as well. This one is by STUDIOWEST. It is her SEDUCE Intense Matte Lipstick in the shade Berry. Now this is also something, guys, which I am using a lot, especially during this particular time of the year. I absolutely love the formula. I love the packaging. I love the bullet of the lipstick. This is such a pretty muted rosy berry sort of shade. It has got neutral undertone, looks so amazing on Indian skin tone, and you can see the formula is top notch. It is like a mixture of lip balm and a lipstick, I would say. I love the texture, guys. It's pigmented, at the same time it feels so balmy, so nourishing, so comfortable on the lips. It is not transfer proof, but it feels so good. You have to check this one out. The next one is by MILANI. It is her Color Fetish Balm lipstick in the shade PETAL. Now this is something that I really like the formula is something that I really like, but this kind of shades actually doesn't look that good on my skin tone because I have warm olive undertone. If you belong to fair medium skin tone category, it's gonna look really beautiful on you. This is more like a complete petal, like a rose petal lip shade, like soft pink tone going on. It is that kind of shade, guys. This formula is also really good. It's pigmented, it's very creamy, at the same time it gives me this very nourishing, hydrating, moisturizing, creamy matte finish, which is non-drying, at the same time looks really good and feels really good over a period of time on your lips. You guys know how much I love my Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick, and Toast of New York is something that's going to be really brown skin friendly. It's going to be working on all skin tone as well, and you can see the color payoff, the texture of the product, guys. This is so unique. So this is having like this glossy, balmy sort of texture, feels so nourishing on the lips. At the same time, it gives me this kind of glossy finish. A bullet lipstick which is giving me this kind of glossy finish is unreal, and this actually does that. And it is not transfer proof, but it feels really moisturizing, really hydrating on the lips. And this is a shade like perfect brick brown with that hint of red going on, is going to suit all Indian skin tone. This is my most moisturizing lip color that I have in my collection, guys, but sadly CHAMBOR has discontinued this particular range. If you can get your hands on it, definitely get it. This is from CHAMBOR Geneva. It is her FLORIOGRAPHIE lipstick in the shade Hibiscus Joy, and this is, I think, the most moisturizing, hydrating lip product, lipstick that I have in my collection. It's this beautiful muted plum shade. As you can see, it has got neutral mauve undertone. It looks so nice on the lips, guys, and this particular formula is completely different. So you get like a moisturizing part at the center of the lipstick, like at the center of the bullet, which actually keeps your lips really moisturized. At the same time, it's so pigmented, so you're gonna get a lot of pigment on your lips, something which is perfect for using on a daily basis. Coming to the next one is by Maybelline, very affordable one that you can check out. It's a creamy matte lipstick in the shade Almond Pink. Beautiful dusty pink shade. It has got hints of mauve going on, but I would say this particular shade is more versatile than Touch of Spice. If you already have tried out Touch of Spice, I would say this is a deeper version of Touch of Spice, and it's going to be working on all skin tone out there. This actually brightens up my face really well. Something that I can wear on an everyday basis without any makeup on, just with kajal, or even without any kajal or mascara on. I can pull this off because it looks really beautiful. Very nourishing formula, creamy matte lipstick, but it doesn't feel drying at all on the lips. The formula is very hydrating and nourishing. This is not transfer proof, but looks really good. This is the Swiss Beauty My Shine lipstick in the shade Frozen Plum. I love the formula, to be honest. So it's like a glossy balm, the kind of trend that is going on, and you have to click it upward to make the product out. Once you make it out, you're not going to get it back, so click accordingly. That this is like a hybrid of lip gloss and lip balm, but it was really nourishing on the lips, and the color payoff is really good. And Frozen Plum is a really nice shade, and you can see this is such a pretty, like a soft pink sort of shade. It has got really nice warm undertone, going to suit Indian skin tone really well, guys. And this is something that I think is a perfect one to try out during the dry months. If you want to keep your lips really moisturized and hydrated, you can definitely check this one out. This is the COLORBAR Sinful matte lipstick in the shade Sultry. One of my all-time favorite bullet lipstick formulations, because this is like butter for my lips. It's insanely pigmented. It glides on my lips like butter. It gives me a soft creamy matte finish, which is matte but feels so creamy, so luxe, so rich, so hydrating on the lips, guys, that you're not going to look back. If you have tried out Sinful matte formula from COLORBAR, you're not going to try out any other bullet lipsticks because it feels so good on the lips. And Sultry is a must-have shade. If you love magenta pink with that purple undertone, do check this one out, guys. It's going to look gorgeous on all. The perfect bridal pink that you can definitely try out. It's going to feel so good on the lips. It leaves a strong stain behind, which I have noticed, especially with the shade Sultry, that when I'm removing it, I have seen that it has left really nice stain on my lips, so it's quite long wearing. NYKAA's matte Luxe lipstick in the shade Truffle. This particular range is underrated, but the formula is really good, especially for using on a daily basis. If you want something which is very comfortable, very hydrating, nourishing on the lips, do check out this particular formula. Truffle is a very sophisticated shade. It's that everyday brown nude shade. It has got neutral undertone, looks really sophisticated, classy, elegant on the lips, something that's going to work on all skin tone out there. If you belong to very rich dusky skin tone category, you can use a brown lip liner with it, but on its own this one looks really good, especially with a little bit of kajal going on. Or if you just do your like smudgy cold look on an everyday basis, this is something that you can try out, and the formula is really comfortable and nourishing. MACXIMAL Silky Matte Lipstick in the shade Go Retro. MAC has reformulated it, and this new formula is so hydrating, so moisturizing on the lips, guys. This is my favorite shade from this particular range, Go Retro, the perfect like rusty rosy pink shade. It has got that warm brown undertone, like This is the kind of shade which I prefer to wear on an everyday basis. You guys know how much I love my warm rosy pinks, warm roses. So this is one of them, and it's pigmented. It's having a nice creamy texture. It is having a bunch of ingredients which is going to keep your lips moisturized, so it's not going to dry out your lips. This is something that you can check out and you're gonna love it. Coming to the next one is by Bobbi Brown. It is a Luxe lipstick in the shade Cranberry. And this is an expensive one, but once you try out Bobbi Brown lipsticks, guys, you will be thanking me because this is so good. The first time I tried it, I fell in love with the formula, guys. This is like a peachy pink shade. It has got warm undertone. This is a shade called Cranberry, going to look really good on all Indian skin tone. Now the formula, it's a highly pigmented bullet lipstick which is having the most creamy formula, as you can see. At the same time, it gives me this kind of shiny finish which is not transfer proof, but it actually keeps my lips hydrated the entire day, and it has got a bunch of ingredients which is good for your lips. Coming to the last shade, the last lipstick that I'm trying out is by Faces Canada. It is a matte addiction lipstick in the shade Delicate Plum. I have already talked about this particular range, guys. Yes, this one is quite expensive when you compare it with other Faces Canada lipsticks, but this shade, look at this shade. It's the prettiest deep plum shade which has got berry undertone. This formula feels so luxe, having a very expensive formula, to be honest, because it's so pigmented. It is like butter on the lips. It gives me this soft creamy matte finish which keeps my lips hydrated and moisturized, and I absolutely love this color, guys. It's a must have for all. So these are some really amazing moisturizing lipsticks that I have tried out, and these are my favorites that I'm using non-stop. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. We'll see you soon. Bye, guys.